Hi boys and girls, I'm here on IXL to help you remember how to measure objects in centimeters. So whenever you start to see your plant growing and you're recording your results in your journal, you want to make sure that you remember how to use a ruler in centimeters. So remember that any object that you're measuring, you always want to start at 0 on the ruler. So in this case, as you can see, this gray line here is not at 0. So I need to move the ruler so that at this end, it reads at 0, just like that. And then, once I've done that, I'm ready to see what measurement it lines up to. So in this case, this line is 4 centimeters long. All right, correct. So I'm going to do the same thing for this next one. I'm going to drag the ruler. Should I do it like this? Hopefully all of you at home are saying, no, you need to start at 0. Place that ruler. It's lined up at 0, so now I'm able to read the end of the line, which is at 6 centimeters long. Good. And then for this one, as you can see, the ruler's still not lined up. So I'm going to line it up at 0. And then I'm going to look at the other end and I see that it is 8 centimeters long. Now I have a tree branch and it's a little bit longer than before. So I'm going to drag my ruler up to 0. Notice how that edge is not that perfect. Even though it's not that good, I'm going to do my best to line up 0 with it. And I look all the way at the end. The furthest most length on this tree branch or tree trunk is what I'm looking at. So in this case, it is 9 centimeters. How about this nail? So if I'm going to do the nail, I'm going to bring that ruler to the end of the nail, place it at 0, and I look all the way at the end. Now look at the end of the nail. It's not shaped like the rest of it. But remember, when I'm measuring objects, I want to make sure to measure the tip that goes all the way at the end. So in this case, I'm not going to measure here because that's like the rest of it. I'm going to measure at the end of the tip of the nail, which is 10 centimeters long. So, boys and girls, I know that this is going to be a little bit different from when you measure plants, because when you're measuring your plants, you're actually not measuring the length, you're going to be measuring the height, which means that you're going to be using the ruler vertically. But remember, it is the same rule as anything. When you're measuring horizontally with the length or vertically for the height. Whenever you're measuring your plants, you want to make sure that 0 is placed inside of your cup to where that soil is. When it's inside of that cup and you have it at 0, where the soil ends, that's when you're going to start measuring the height of your plant. The reason why we're not using the roots is because we want to measure what we can see. So on your first day, you're probably predicting that your plant would be at 0 centimeters, especially because it's at the seed stage of the life cycle. All right, boys and girls, I hope that this was informative for you. We will go back over the rules of measuring with a ruler, centimeter ruler, soon enough. All right, good luck.